Hey Wealth Builders! Welcome back to another episode of The Bemused. My name is Mishak.
And I'm Akiva.
And on this channel we talk about all things personal finance for young adults just like you and us. And in this episode, we're actually going to be going over 2021 financial goals for the year. And this year we're actually going to do a little bit of a twist. It's going to be financial and also some personal career goals. Let's get right on into it.
First, let's start with our financial goals for the year. And we have three main goals that we want to accomplish for this year. So the first goal is one that you guys probably already know, which is to eliminate $30,000 of student loan debt. So that is our goal for 2021, is to pay off $30,000 of our student loans. And if you guys missed the video where we go into the whole explanation of how we're doing that, why we're doing that, we'll link that video up in the card so you can catch on up. Our second financial goal is to have a positive net worth this year, you guys. So we have been tracking our net worth, and our next net worth update is coming out, I think, 2 videos from this one, where we share our Q4 net worth, see where we're at. But it's really looking very strong that we are going to move into positive net worth territory this year, and I'm super excited about that. You excited about that? I'm excited about that.
I am.
Yes.
I've been tracking it for, like 2 years at this point, and for the first time there's like an inkling, how do you say that word? Inkling, you said it right. Okay. Inkling that it's going to go in a positive direction, which is great. For us 2 years, although it seems like a long period of time, it's actually not that long.
So hopefully that is something that we will see happen this year, and we'll see at what point in the year this happens, whether it's sooner, whether it's later, but this year, that's the goal. Then our third financial goal is actually one that we haven't talked that much about on the channel, but we actually did a 2-part series that nobody really saw. Those videos really tanked. So I will link them again, all about estate planning. This year we have a goal of getting a basic estate plan in order. So before we got married, things were pretty simple. We didn't necessarily see the need for the whole song and dance of an estate plan, getting like an entire will and things in order. But now that we have a home, we have certain assets that are now individually held that we want to make sure go to each other once we pass away. A will, we're thinking, is probably going to be the best way to do that, in addition to other basic estate planning documents like healthcare proxies, which is probably something we should have done a long time ago, if I'm being honest. And just other documents, will, advanced medical directive, and a power of attorney. There we go, that's the third one. I'm like, what am I missing? Durable powers of attorney, so that we can execute and do things on each other's behalf if we were ever incapacitated or anything like that. So that is the kind of estate planning work we are looking to do in the new year. So I've started doing the research, reaching out to attorneys, and so hopefully that's something that we can do in 2021. Now let's talk about our business and career goals. So first, let's start with our career goals. We have 5 of those goals, and do you want to go first? What your career and business goals are?
So for 2021, and I've been putting this off for quite some time now, I actually want to start my own business, dropshipping business. So if anyone has any resources or any type of materials, definitely share that down below. I'd love to hear about that. Another career goal that I will be doing is posting at least twice a week to our Instagram and other social media platforms throughout this year.
I have 3 business/career related goals. The first one is related actually to my day job. Effective January 1st, I actually took on a new role at work. So now I'm shifting more from, I'm still maintaining a few clients, but more of my time is being devoted to financial education work. So my job kind of saw the work that I was doing here with the channel, with the Adulting Bootcamp, the program I've been running, and so they want me to bring that expertise in-house, do some financial literacy content for them, public speaking engagements, and the like. So I'm transitioning more into that kind of a role. I'm now like technically in the marketing department. So it's a little bit of a shift and I'm really excited about it. So my goal is to successfully transition out of my old role, offboard all of my clients that I need to offboard, and really just excel in this new role that I have at my company. The other two goals are related to the Bemused, to the business. The first one is to maintain a regular posting schedule on YouTube. 2020 was a really rough year, y'all. I think 2020 was the year we posted the least of all the years we've been on YouTube, which is like 3, but you know what I'm saying. 2020 was like abysmal. I think we posted like 20, like when I added up the amount of videos we posted on YouTube and the amount of weeks in the year, on average we posted every other week. Like you guys know, we went sometimes like months without posting. It was just really bad. So the goal is to stick to our posting schedule, which is 2 times a week. And so far so good, and hopefully we're able to maintain that and keep creating great content for you guys on a more consistent basis. So we're trying to put in the systems and processes we need in order to make that happen. And then my third goal is to take the adulting bootcamp and really get that on demand and build an evergreen funnel for that program. So as you guys may or may not know, the Adulting Bootcamp is a program that I run. Essentially, the transformation is that you come in bemused and bewildered and confused about money, and I take you step by step in a small group format and really walk you through all the things you need to know to become financially literate and confident in your financial skills, and really just take you from like 0 to hero when it comes to your finances. Now we do also have some business revenue goals, but I'm actually going to save those for a future video. I think 3 videos from now, we are doing our online income report. I'm going to share with you all the numbers of how much revenue our business made in 2020, all of our expenses, our net profit, like all the juicy details. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss when that video comes out, and turn on your post notifications, because you know, some people just want to be nosy and that's cool, but others, I know that it can be, you know, interesting to see what other YouTubers are making, what other people in this business, this industry are making. So if you're interested in that video is coming soon. So I'll save the revenue goals for that video. Then lastly, I want to share some personal goals. So I have 3 personal goals for 2021. The first one is to create and maintain a schedule to help keep me consistent, which ties into a lot of other, you know, the business related goals, career related goals. My overall theme for this year personally for me is atomic habits and creating consistency in my life, and stop feeling like I'm just like running a rat race, because that's how it's been feeling for like the past year plus pretty much. And so I really want to create and maintain a schedule to help me stay consistent and achieve those other goals, if that makes sense. Along with that, a second goal I have is to eliminate the fluff in my life. So really being laser focused on the goals that I've set, and really, you know, starting to say no to things that do not fuel said goals. And so part of that is being more mindful of my time. So I actually bought a little like thingamajig that's sitting on my desk over there that I probably should bring into the shot to show you what it is, but I'll actually just link it in the description box below. I got it on Amazon. It's a little timer thing, so if I ever want to take an intentional break from work or productive task, I can like set the timer and say, well, I'm just gonna scroll on Instagram for 5 minutes, and I know when that alarm goes off, my 5 minutes are up and I need to get back on task, instead of, you can, you know, easily go through the rabbit hole of just scrolling for like days, and you look up and it's like, oh, it's been like 25 minutes. Why am I still on Instagram? So that's one thing, one strategy that I'm trying to help keep me on task and eliminate the fluff and stop wasting time, which I don't waste a lot of time generally, but I think I need to be even more focused with this year with the big goals that I have for myself. And my third and final personal goal is to improve my mental health. I haven't talked about mental health on the channel for a while. I did a video, I think back in maybe 2018, about like my history with mental health and all that stuff and how it affects my finances. But 2020 really was a terrible, tragic year for my mental health, just being honest. So I want to improve my mental health and improve my quality of life by, 1, going to therapy. So that is a goal for this year, and a goal that I hope to stick to. Go to therapy regularly, let's put it that way. I have found a therapist finally, and so we have our first session actually today as the day we're recording this video, so hopefully that goes well and that will be healthy for me. And another part of improving my mental health is also incorporating daily biblical affirmations into my kind of morning routine before I start my day and jump into things, listening to some biblical affirmations.
I would probably say for me to be a little bit more laid back. Like, I think that I'm like always doing something, whether it be like trying to unpack boxes in the house, trying to do something for work. Like, I'm like the workaholic in pretty much anything that I do. To also give family and friends a little bit more attention. I think that what I have been trying to do for the past couple of months, almost a year at this point, is call people weekly. If I know that I'm stressed and I'm going through it, you know, call that cousin, call that, you know, sister, or call that parent that you might not have spoken to in a little while, and just see how they're doing. It also sometimes helps you to take your mind off of maybe some things that you might be thinking of, and you can listen to what they're going through, or, you know, their triumphs or anything like that. So those are the things that I'm gonna try and do on a personal level a lot more in 2021.
Yeah, I like that. Ditto here. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and comment the word goals down in the comment section, or share with us what your personal, financial, business, whatever goals you have for 2021. Share those. We'd love to hear them down in the comments. And of course, you guys know we like to respond to as many of you as possible. So we'll see you down there.
So thank you so much for watching and for sticking through it until the end of this video. So like Akiva mentioned, we have a lot of videos coming up that you don't want to miss, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you never miss when we post new content, and of course share with a friend, because, you know, we have a lot of great content out there that they probably might be interested in if you are. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.